Many paleontologists, scientists and amateur fossil hunters will spend lifetimes searching for dinosaur bones, scouring beaches and quarries around the world. Others, like Portsmouth University undergraduate Sam Davis, get lucky. Very lucky.
So in the summer, I went down to Penarth and to Avonmouth Point, and I went on the beach, and my first day of fieldwork, I was going up and down the beach, logging the different rock layers to put them in an order. And I happened to be wandering past a lump of rock. I'd wandered past it a couple of times actually, and there was a bit of loose scree on the top where there'd obviously been a cliff fall, so some of the stuff had fallen over. And I noticed some brownish looking material, and I went, oh, that's quite strange, because most of this is quite light. So I went and I brushed this off, and I immediately saw bone. And I thought, well, okay, so I've got bones here. I don't know what they're from. They could be from, this area is known for marine reptiles, so it could be some obscure marine reptile I don't know the body structure of. So what I did was I picked it up, I took it away from the cliff face, I then got it home, and I sent a photo to my tutor, and he confirmed to me that it was part of the Welsh dinosaur that had been announced earlier that year. There was a moment of, is he kidding me? Is he making a joke? Is he kind of pulling my leg? And then I remembered earlier that year that I had seen the dinosaur being announced, and I went, oh, yeah, it's really happening. So this is a real thing. And I went, oh, that's great. This is brilliant. I've got a bit of dinosaur. I found a dinosaur. Very few people can say that when they're doing their projects. So I thought this was great, and I felt quite over the moon.
Sam's extremely rare find turned out to be a key section of a whole new species of dinosaur that was only discovered in 2014 by fossil hunters at the same beach in Wales where Sam was doing his fieldwork. University of Portsmouth scientists had been busy analysing this new species, so it didn't take long for Sam's tutor to realise they were dealing with the same beast. Sam had found the only remaining foot of the dinosaur that was later called a Dracoraptor.
It was a small 2-metre long dinosaur, but it was a juvenile, so it had the potential to get much larger. Dinosaurs similar to it from the same period of time grew up to 3 or even 5 metres, so we estimate that it could have got to between 3 and 5 metres as an adult. It's quite a fast little dinosaur. It had an ankle that meant it could run on 2 legs, and it had these tiny little teeth that were like steak knives in its jaws, and it was able to eat meat.
The Dracoraptor is a very distant cousin of the T-Rex that lived at the beginning of the Jurassic period, some 215 million years ago. The skeleton is considered exceptional for how complete it is.
We were able to take each individual bone and slowly figure out which one it was and how it fit together with the rest of the dinosaur. It was only when we started doing that we realised quite how complete it was. And we thought that maybe we had this bit and that bit, but when we started putting it together, we realised we had nearly a whole skull, nearly a whole neck, the back, the arm, the leg, and the tail. So almost all of the body of this animal is represented in some form or another. There's plenty more to be found out about this dinosaur. We could tell you a lot more with a bit more time and more research. So there's a lot more to be done. There's a lot of understanding we can get from it because it is so complete.
But perhaps the most incredible part of the story is that Sam only chanced upon the dinosaur foot because of a recent cliff fall that exposed the fossil. If he hadn't been on that beach at that time, the bones could have been washed away by the tide or crushed by another rockfall. After millions of years preserved in stone, lost forever. Charlotte Briere-Edney, that's Solent.